Hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to a brand new episode of the MotoGP 19 career mode, and this time we're going to be heading back into our MotoGP career mode with the Ducati team. It's been a little while, it's probably been about a week now since I've uploaded one of these episodes, so apologies for that, but we've taken a well needed break I think. And if we follow the current trend of results, as you can see on screen, we should be on for a win here at the French Grand Prix. So hopefully we can get that. We're going to try our best, but as you can see, we are leading the championship over DOVI. And if you missed the last episode, make sure you go check it out, as DOVI did try to take us out of the final corner, but we avoided him narrowly. So make sure you go and check out that episode. But for now, let's head into the French Grand Prix. So then, coming on to our opening lap, my internet's down at the minute when recording this, and it seems that my online helmet, the one I downloaded from the community page, hasn't loaded in when you're playing offline mode. So that is really annoying, but it's given me inspiration actually for a black helmet for this bike. That might be nice. So the lap time we need to beat is a 35.2, and did you see the rear end out of there as we entered into turn number 3 then? That was crazy stuff, but let's see what this lap is like, see if we can beat that time. So we've been following Vinales closely, and now coming out of the final corner, is it going to be enough to beat the 35.2 lap time we need? It should be. Yeah, we smash it, 33 point something lap time, so I would take that. That's enough to get into Q2, I would hope. As you can see, look at our playing helmet, that is really annoying. It's going to make the screenshot look ugly, but that's okay. Let's head into qualifying then, see what it was. 1.7 seconds quicker than Rins. We got a lot of pace in hand here at Le Mans, so let's see if we can use it actually. So let's go straight into Q2. Look at that for the French Grand Prix. So far quickest, so I'm going to whack on some new soft tyres. I reckon medium will do nicely for the race. So let's head out in qualifying then. Out the final corner then. What lap time is it going to be? It looks like it's going to be another 33.1. Lovely lap time there. That should be straight onto the front row. I'll hope at least. Yeah, look at that, 8 tenths quicker than our teammate. Then Rins and Marquez very close behind Dovizioso then. So we got a bit of a race on our hands. I know we're going to get an awful start, I can just tell. But I'm going to be ready, and we're going to go on the medium tyres. That is what I'm going to do. I've decided that is the best way for us to win. There's lots of softs out there, but I don't want to take the risk with the soft compound, to be honest. Not going to lie to you, but an interesting front 6 then, and that ugly helmet on my head because we're offline. That's very weird. You'd think you'd download it for offline, but oh well. Let's see if we get a decent launch off of the line then. Cold rear tyre. Let's see if we can hook it up though in this starting grid. Rins has absolutely blitzed the start, and we've dropped backwards, and lots of people going to bar inside. It's a bit overcast here. We've been punted out. How can we go from 1st to 9th in 2 corners? Up the inside of the chicane. Jack Miller there with us, and DOVI, or was it Petrucci? I think that's DOVI there, and struggling with a wheelie, and the Aprilia of the Spargaro is through. So we have been absolutely beat up at the start of this Grand Prix. Maybe it's the medium rear tyre. A few others were on the soft rear, which probably helped at the launch. But 7 laps around here at Le Mans. We've clearly got a lot of pace in the bag, so let's use it out in the race then. Valentino just there. Slide up the inside. Petrucci as well. Bit deep. Get back on track. Oh, contact with Danilo Petrucci, and Valentino's through. Look at this crazy 3 wide there. This is definitely going to be the thumbnail. Right then, unpause it and back to it. 3 wide. Should be able to outbrake everyone into this chicane. We've got the inside line. They're on the outside, and we cut them off nicely. DOVI's come down. So DOVI, 2 races in a row, crashes out of the Grand Prix. It's not going to be good for his championship results. We run it a bit deep into turn 11. Pick it back up for turn 12 and run deep at turn 12 as well. Mistake, and it lets Valentino through. So not the ideal start we wanted. A poor launch. Mistake come the end of the lap, so let's see if we can hook it up then for this lap. Hook it up nicely. 36.4 from Rins. Let's start to build on this then. So cross the line, 33.7 from Rins. We're 7 tenths off of that time somehow. the AI have found a whole bunch of pace in the race, so we need to try and make this Ducati work. As you see there, we were leaning and trying to brake and it just wasn't having any of it, the bike, so we've got to be a bit careful about that. I can hear whoever it is behind me. I bet it's Market. No, it's Petrucci, our teammate then. And there he is, trying it up the inside, popping his nose up our inside. Managed to hold on for now though. Bit hot on the brakes. Bit deep into 7. Come on, we just got to close down this pack of Yamahas. Rins is on a completely different level on that Suzuki, making it work a treat. I've run really wide there. Hopefully get a decent run on the straight, which doesn't work out at all. Into turn 9. Out of turn 10. Valentino 6/10 up the road. Come on. 2 corners to go and we've caught up to the pack of Yamahas finally. Taking a bit of time, but they seem to be quicker through the first part of the lap, and then through the second part I'm quicker. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. 34.7, so not the quickest lap time at all. Rins is absolutely on fire. But we're through on Valentino Rossi then, coming into turn number 3. Ooh, we clipped the curb and it unsettled the rear. Bit of a block there on Valentino, and Petrucci's through on Valentino as well. Morbidelli's all over the back of Viñales on that factory Yamaha. Rossi's back through on Petrucci. This time we hold it nicely into turn 7. I'm going to blast out of there. About halfway through this race now, so we should be up to speed. I think a first place is definitely going to be off the cards, because look at the gap and the extra pace that Rins had. Look at the qualifying time, should have thought that'd have been us, but obviously can't make this Ducati work in the race. Works in qualifying for us, but in the race is a bit trickier, especially through that chicane there. Now Morbidelli, where are we going to be able to get the overtake on you, my friend? Just trying to line them up. Here we go, blast it out the final corner. Keep that front end down if we can. Just 2/10 behind him now. Rins pulling away as ever, 34.6 from us. Into turn 2. Chuck it into turn 3. Up the hill, get a decent run out of the chicane at turn 4. No, we don't. Slap of oversteer from the rear. And a massive kick up from the front end to pull a massive wheelie. And Morbidelli now lining up Viñales up the inside. I think he... Oh, I thought he was going to get him then. Wasn't meant to be, obviously. Can I? Oh, I can't even get up there. They just closed the gap too good. Now that compromises my run out wide. Come on. Stick with these Yamahas. Again, keeping that front end down. I'm going to pick up some slipstream this time down this back straight. Breaking up that sponsorship board and now chuck it up the inside of Morbidelli. Bit of a block pass there, not a lot you can do on the outside. I'll pop a massive wheelie again with a snap of oversteer. And now we're in P3 and we're going to have 2 laps to go after this one. Which means we've got 2 laps to close down Viñales and get the job done. Petrucci's through on Morbidelli now. Oh my god, I've just punted Viñales out wide. Oh my god, poor old Viñales. Snap of oversteer from the rear. Now Petrucci's coming at us. Oh man, no way you can go out the outside there, mate. That was very silly of me. Clipped the back of Viñales. He's still on track, luckily, so we get away with it. Puts us further off of him though, because we lost a lot of time down that straight. Tyres are starting to wear as well. As you can see, we're sliding all over the place. Sliding everywhere, man. We're only going to have one more lap after this one. I need to be right on the back of him at the end of this lap if we want a chance to get second place. Keep up our lowest position of second, that would be. We'd drop to third if we were to finish where we are now, but I'd like to keep it at first and second positions only, please, this season so far. On the brakes then. That Yamaha just flicks through that chicane well. We got much better acceleration and traction though, so we should be okay. This time next lap we could line them up for a move around here if need be. But I want to get it done way before then on this lap. So here we go then. Going to be ending the penultimate lap to start the final lap of the Grand Prix then. Here we go. 34.9, so we're slowing down slightly. Rinzer's really making that Suzuki work. Here we go then, into turn 2. Can't do anything there, you got a better run. Flick it on the brakes into the chicane at 3 and 4. See what I mean? We lose time to Vinales through there, so we're going to have to reel him in now. Look at the gap, he's pulling away now. He's saved up all his pace for the final lap, obviously. 7/10 of a second, let's close him down. Going to have to be committed on this last lap if we want to get that second place. This is good stuff. Look at that rear spitting on our bike as well as Vinales' bike. Gonna hook up the brakes nicely, pick up our line as we want it. Here we go then. Another massive wheelie which has cost us. Right, we're going to have to commit. It is going to be right at the end of the lap if we're going to do anything at all. Let's do this then. Oh my god, we clipped Vinales again. Mistake. This might cost us the race. It's going to be a final 2-corner job, I think. Here we go. I'm so going to line him up. It's going to be absolutely nothing he can do. Look at the run we've got up the inside. Block him for the final corner, pick it up nicely, accelerate out, cover him off and across the line. Beautiful stuff there in the last 2 corners to get Vinales used our strengths of our bike while there. So there we go, Rins took the win, which is going to promote him up 2 places in the championship. Still 50 points behind us, but we extended our lead to DOVI as well. So that's been it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to smash the like button if you did and subscribe for more MotoGP and F1 career mode. So I'll see you in the next one.